I'm sure you will agree with your wise man. Many WWE superstars say they will do whatever it takes in order to achieve success. Quite often, it's a bunch of BS. But if you're lucky, you may run into someone who is willing to look out for the group. Someone willing to make sacrifices. And for this family, there was no one better than Rikishi. After the Head Shrinkers run in WWE came to an end, Rikishi, then known as Fatu, would go on a journey of self-discovery. This journey would lead to him taking on the name Rikishi, a subtle nod to his cousin Yokozuna, as well as an opportunity to start fresh with a global audience.
Well, my dad, when he became the Rikishi character, when you think about Samoan wrestlers, right, or mean, or aggressive, he made it like his own flavor, right? He had the blonde hair, still carried the aggressiveness, but I think he just wanted to add like a little flavor to it. But it became even more popular to our culture.
Rikishi blitzed WWE from the jump, devastating opponents with new tricks and winning people over with his fat-ass dance moves.
That Rikishi is fat, all right. P-H-A-T.
And with this wave of newfound momentum came even more success, with Rikishi capturing the WWE Intercontinental Championship and displaying incredible athleticism in iconic moments like when he dove off the top of the steel cage. The year 2000 belonged to Rikishi. But little did anyone know, Rikishi held a dark secret regarding a decision he'd made not for his own benefit, but for the benefit of the family. It was at the 1999 Survivor Series that Stone Cold Steve Austin was hit by a car in the arena parking lot, forcing him from the main event later that night for the WWE Championship. For nearly a year, all of WWE was consumed with figuring out who was driving that damn car and why Austin was targeted in the first place. The verdict came in. The car was driven by Rikishi. Rikishi would stand strong.
Stone Cold Steve Austin. I didn't do it for me. I did it for The Rock.
What?
Rikishi would lay out a years-long gripe that WWE preferred Steve Austin to The Rock, and so Rikishi had made sure that The Rock's only competition had been removed from the picture. Rikishi sacrificed his own popularity to reach this goal. The Rock thrived while Austin was on the shelf. For Rikishi, the struggle and fall was all worth it. Rikishi knew that he would eventually have to face off with the Texas Rattlesnake to answer for his sins. And he welcomed that meeting with open arms. What Rikishi was unprepared for was for WWE to stack the deck entirely, looking to make Rikishi pay for taking out their golden goose. Stone Cold Steve Austin was allowed to drive his truck directly to the ring and was generally given the freedom to do whatever the hell he wanted in the name of revenge. We are going to make things right. This time, when Rikishi and Stone Cold Steve Austin lock horns, there will be no stacking of the deck. Someone willing to give of himself so that his family, this family, can succeed, deserves better. So get in there and showcase the never say die spirit that has led this family to victory time and time and time and time and time and time again. Use whatever weapon you can get your hands on and prove to Stone Cold Steve Austin that you will do anything for the people.
Is it legal to not show up? Rikishi has brutalized Austin lately.
Austin will be here, Byron. I just refuse to think anything else.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is a no-holds-barred match. Introducing first, from the Isle of Samoa, weighing in at 424 pounds, Rikishi.
We have learned more about Rikishi in the last couple of weeks than we knew about him his entire career here in WWE. He said he ran over Austin not for himself, but for The Rock.
Right, and now he's coming out here, and I guess if Austin doesn't show up, the general manager is going to have to come out here and declare this is a forfeit, and Rikishi's going to win it. This man makes me sick. Is he here?
Well, there's the Rattlesnakes music.
He's here. Austin's here. Stone Cold Steve Austin came here with no fear, no hesitation, just revenge.
His opponent, from Victoria, Texas, weighing in at 252 pounds, Stone Cold Steve Austin!
Austin fought for his life to make it back here, to make Rikishi pay.
Now there is no way Rikishi can escape the Texas Rattlesnake. We now know the sick, demented side of Rikishi. Rikishi almost cost Austin his life and said he's here tonight to finish the job.
Listen, Rikishi has seen members of his family be skipped over while other superstars skyrocketed to unimaginable heights. Rikishi feels it's The Rock's time, not Austin's.
It's been a month of stunning revelations, all leading to the in-ring return of Stone Cold. Taking the action to the outside.
He might be taking a breather here.
We've talked so much about motives leading into this match. In my view, Rikishi's are delusional. His family have been given equal opportunities, and they all took full advantage of them.
Yeah, my blood boils at the propaganda Rikishi's been selling. But I'll tell you about the most legitimate motive in this story, and that is payback for Stone Cold. Austin nearly had his life taken from him, and there is no greater reason to stomp the tar out of somebody than that.
And he retaliates.
Ping-pong the trachea. Training back and forth blows now.
Rikishi feeling like he has a job to finish tonight. A career in Stone Cold's to bring to an end.
Who will break first? That is the question. Bam! They are emptying their tanks, going back and forth like this. Both absolutely drained, but both refusing to give up. Listen to this crowd driving these competitors to leave everything out in the ring. And just like that, the scales are imbalanced.
And looking at my monitor, it just makes me sick to my stomach watching Rikishi. This is a man who has no remorse and feels justified for running Austin down like a dog.
Look, to be devil's advocate, you've got to look at Rikishi's perspective. He's proud of his Samoan lineage and saw an opportunity to give his people a leg up in the shark tank that is WWE.
Are you serious, Corey? Rikishi ran over another human being. We are fortunate that it only put Austin on the show for 10 months instead of his whole life. It's sick that you would even condone what Rikishi did.
Don't twist my words, Saxton. I'm not saying I condone Rikishi's action. I'm just saying I understand them.
Corey, this situation is so far beyond rational thinking. It's so personal. What does Stone Cold have to do in this one to leave here victorious against Rikishi?
I don't know if you can tell someone who almost lost their life at the hands of their opponent to think rationally. Austin has rage, and win or lose, he's going to unleash it all on Rikishi.
And there's Austin sent flying. Heads outside the ring.
Austin and Rikishi trading heavy artillery on the outside, and here comes the rattlesnake.
Stone Cold Steve Austin fired up and revenge on his mind.
You got to think about how bad Austin has wanted this ever since Survivor Series last year. Been dying to get his hands on Rikishi.
All of that venom, all of the vitriol inside of Austin being unleashed on Rikishi right now.
Remember, this is no holds barred. Anything goes.
Austin has Rikishi down. The rattlesnake is red hot. And do you hear this capacity crowd? They want more from Stone Cold. Albany wants to see Rikishi get beaten down like a pile of human filth. Fends off the attack with an elbow. And Rikishi lately has been calling himself a visionary, a pioneer. All a bunch of garbage, if you ask me.
Well, those aren't self-imposed labels, Cole. Those labels are coming from the family, coming from a group of wrestling legends who are proud of Rikishi for standing up and making a change in this business.
I have a few labels for Rikishi. Coward, liar, embarrassment. Those fit him well.
Driven down face first. Oh, look at this.
Boot right in the throat. Just like that, sent out of the ring. He's out of the ring. What does he have in mind now? No telling what's underneath the ring tonight.
Oh, man, he grabbed the kendo stick. Everyone needs to watch out now. And we know how despicable Rikishi has been. But to throw a finger in Rattlesnake's nest, Rikishi goes and destroys Austin's truck with a sledgehammer.
Well, hell hath no fury like a man who has his car tampered with. It's just extra motivation for every fist Austin lands in this fight. And Rikishi slows Austin down with a thunderous right.
Austin's in trouble. And now steel chair. Oh, and Austin, he just averted disaster there.
And now Austin gonna deliver the punishment with the steel chair.
A relentless Texas rattlesnake beating the brakes off of Rikishi with a steel chair.
And again, thunderous blows by Austin. Down goes Rikishi. Austin beating the hell out of him.
I know Austin has good reason to be doing all this, but he could be taking it too far at this point.
I don't think the rattlesnake is taking it far enough, Corey. Austin wants to put Rikishi's life in danger, just like Rikishi did to him.
Going head to head, putting each other to the test.
Oh, he scattered that one.
And now Austin is bleeding.
Just teeing off with that fight forever vibe. Back and forth, neither one giving up any ground.
Each exchange just sapping the energy from these two. Back and forth, blow for blow, just teeing off on another.
Oh my, that'll rock you. Oh man. Oh, he fights Rikishi back.
Rikishi get back up.
Shoulders are down. Kick out. Oh, my God. You gotta be kidding me.
What just happened? I don't know, but I think it just blew the roof off this arena.
Austin has put away so many opponents like this before, but tonight is going to be a tougher battle for the rattlesnake.
And the scariest thing here is the amount of enjoyment Austin is having.
There is no amount of pain on Rikishi that Austin will ever be fully satisfied with.
Gets driven into the corner. Uncorked a big punch.
Went after the head and neck again.
Maybe trying to rattle the opposition's balance.
He's rummaging for some sort of equalizer underneath the ring.
Oh, man, take me out to the ball game. Stomping a mud hole in the opposition.
He quickly gets out of stomach and stopped in their tracks. Nasty headbutt delivered by Rikishi. Ready to inflict more damage. Here it comes! Oh, shaker! Rikishi may have put the exclamation on this one.
Two! What a kick out at two!
Austin somehow got the shoulder up. Intestinal fortitude on display from Stone Cold.
I can see it in the eyes from here. Disbelief. Unbelievable how this one is still going on.
He's got that boot right up against his face. It looks like he's got a bullseye on his head now.
Austin had that one scouted.
And here's Austin looking to end it right now. Kick out just before two.
I can't believe it. He just won't go away.
The reversal by Rikishi. The rattlesnake. Damn it.
The winner of this bout, Rikishi!
This is not what many of us expected to see. We wanted to see retribution, but Rikishi was too much of a monster for Stone Cold tonight.
The vitriol that consumed Rikishi powered him to finish the job and leave a battered Austin in We now know the sick, demented side of Rikishi. Rikishi almost cost Austin his life. Instead, he's here tonight to finish the job. Listen, Rikishi has seen members of his family be skipped over while other superstars skyrocketed to unimaginable heights. Rikishi feels it's The Rock's time, not Austin's.
It's been a month of stunning revelations, all leading to the in-ring return of Stone Cold. And Byron, I just cannot see any legitimate reason to run over Stone Cold like Rikishi did last Survivor Series.
I mean, Austin does ruffle the feathers of a lot of people, Michael, but I don't think any of his rivals would go to the disgusting lengths that Rikishi has gone to.
Headed out to ringside now. What does he have planned? Nice counter by Austin.
Find some payback with their own reversal.
Scoop slam. Looks like he knew what was coming up. That was a power-packed punch.
Corey, Austin has been out of in-ring action for nearly a year. Does any possible ring rust factor into this match?
Maybe if this actually was a match, but this isn't about arm drags. It's not about drop kicks. This is a fight, and there is never any rust on Stone Cold when it comes to fighting.
It off. We've talked so much about motives leading into this match. In my view, Rikishis are delusional. His family have been given equal opportunities, and they all took full advantage of them.
Yeah, my blood boils at the propaganda Rikishi's been selling. But I'll tell you about the most legitimate motive in this story, and that is payback for Stone Cold. Austin nearly had his life taken from him, and there is no greater reason to stomp the tar out of somebody than that.
No count out as he takes things out of the ring.
Down to opponent and a double axe handle smash.
It pulls off the reversal. Quick thinking that time.
Vicious.
And looking at my monitor.
Oh.
And do you hear this capacity crowd? They want more from Stone Cold. Nobody wants to see Rikishi get beaten down like a pile of human filth. Driven into the barricade. Oh, and he slammed his face right into the barricade. Pop right in the stomach creates the separation.
Both sides with an answer to every piece of offense. Rikishi feeling the pride of his family
he delivers to Stone Cold.
And Rikishi channeling his energy here. And now Austin ragdolled to the outside. Going outside. What's he got planned here?
And Rikishi slows off. I know Austin has good reason to be doing all this, but he could be taking it too far at this point.
I don't think the Rattlesnake has taken it far enough, Corey. Austin wants to put Rikishi's life in danger, just like Rikishi did to him. And he slides him back to the mat.
Scooped up, here it comes. Rikishi driver. Rikishi may have put the exclamation on this one.
Oh, he fights Rikishi back.
All these counters, it's like they're in each other's minds. Here we go. It's popping off.
The fight is on, and it's furious.
Looks like a hockey fight's just broken out.
What impressive determination from both competitors, keeping at each other no matter what.
Two fighters putting their haymakers on autopilot right now.
And Rikishi enjoying how he's worn down the right. And now these two just pulling on each other.
Getting a double of that exchange. Austin. Here we go. He thinks this is it.
Makes a cover. He's still in this fight.
Are we sure that wasn't three? Just about as close as you can get.
Anger is starting to show on the face of Austin. I think the Rattlesnake will do anything to close this out. And Rikishi with a counter. Turns it around.
What a display here. Counters on both sides.
And this one's taken to the outside.
Channeling the spirit of the Hanson brothers in the form of that hockey stick. Their gloves are off, and he wants to remove a few teeth with a wicked wrister.
And he's pulled the ring apron up, looking under there for something. And slides back into the ring.
Oh, right across the head. Just unsportsmanlike conduct there.
And these attacks are spelling nothing but trouble. Uh-oh. Rikishi's winning.
Rikishi may have put the exclamation on this one.
There's two. And a kick out. No one saw that coming.
Unbelievable tenacity on display from Stone Cold. Austin simply refuses to quit.
And you can sense the desperation mounting as that last move couldn't finish things. Can Austin weather this storm, guys?
Rikishi with an onslaught here against Austin. Dare I say, Stone Cold could be in trouble.
Connects. Saw it coming.
Opportunity now for Austin to capture some momentum. Huge clothesline delivered. Quick thinking, managing to duck out of the way, delivers a nice back body drop. Looking. Oh, a jarring spine buster. Spectacular counter into a dragon screw. Continuous counters. These superstars looking locked in. Oof.
Expected to see. We wanted to see retribution, but Rikishi was too much of a monster for Stone Cold tonight.
The vitriol that consumed Rikishi powered him to finish the job and leave a battered Austin in his rear-view mirror.
His arrival signaled impending doom. His very presence was enough to intimidate even the bravest WWE competitor. His name itself simply meant the end. And if you found yourself standing across the ring from Umaga, you were most certainly coming to the end of your own road. The younger brother of Rikishi, Umaga, was every bit the Samoan bulldozer that his nickname would suggest, mauling opponents with ease, relishing the chaos that he created. A menace to the entire roster, an unrepentant badass, Umaga tortured his prey with high-impact collisions before ultimately sealing their fate with his vaunted Samoan spike, a vicious move used today by Solo Sikoa.
Inside the ring, man, he was just a complete monster. Anybody that stood in front of him, he was going to wreck him no matter what he had to do. He was just a crazy, wild Samoan. Outside of the ring, man, just a loving guy to be around. A fun uncle, always joking, always barbecuing at his house. I always looked up to him. He was just so cool.
Perhaps an unheralded aspect of Umaga's game was his mastery of mental warfare. Umaga loved to present a wild, out-of-control savage, one who needed manager Armando Alejandro Estrada to handle all the details while he destroyed opponents. Umaga was the perfect definition of the word aura. A two-time intercontinental heavyweight champion, Umaga established himself as one of the purest forms of dominance to ever set foot in a WWE ring. His intense clashes with Batista, the Heartbreak Kid Shawn Michaels, and Triple H, along with WWE Championship battles against John Cena, still live on in the memories of those who were fortunate enough to watch Umaga perform. And Umaga will live in immortality through every member of this family, whether it's with a huge Samoan drop, a running bulldozer into the corner, a Samoan spike, or even a war cry in the middle of battle. Umaga is forever.
I wish he was here. I know he's watching from above.
So you, our beloved Us in training, are asked one simple thing here in the WWE 2K25 showcase: to defeat John Cena. You've done that in this mode before, right? Simple. It was at New Year's Revolution in 2007 that Umaga and John Cena first collided for the WWE title. Umaga appeared to be too much for Cena in the minds of many pundits. Undefeated in WWE some 9 months after his debut, and things were going very well for Umaga. Until they weren't. Umaga would see his undefeated streak end by, of all things, a damn roll-up after rushing directly into the outstretched shoes of John Cena. 1 second of luck allowed John Cena to escape the inevitable, and now it's on you to fix it. Head into that ring. Showcase Umaga's cruel brutality and get Umaga the WWE Heavyweight Championship victory that he should have gotten in the first place. I assure you, my dear friend, Armando Alejandro Estrada will make sure nothing else goes wrong if you take care of business inside the ring.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, here he is. He could be the next WWE champion, the near 400-pound Umaga. A man that since debuting right after WrestleMania 9 months ago has remained undefeated. And Umaga has been in the ring, Byron, with the best of WWE.
This man looks, moves, and sounds like a movie monster. Except Umaga is for real.
He is a Samoan bulldozer, an 18-wheel version with a mean streak. Big, athletic, strong, and probably going to outweigh John Cena by well over 100 pounds.
Since 1963, the WWE title has only changed hands twice here in Kansas City. That's twice in the last 47 years.
But Umaga is a scary human being, and he can easily change that trend right here tonight.
A phenomenal ovation in this arena because the champ is here. John Cena has a gigantic challenge awaiting him in the ring, but Cena doesn't have a reverse gear.
Absolutely not. The champ only goes one way, and that's straight at you.
John Cena, a three-time WWE champion, the handler of Umaga, Armando Estrada, trying to control this undefeated challenger.
Once the bell rings, these two are going to go at each other full force.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the WWE Championship. Introducing first, the challenger from the Isle of Samoa, weighing in at 353 pounds, Umaga. And from West Newbury, Massachusetts, weighing in at 248 pounds, he is the WWE Champion, John Cena!
Undoubtedly, the top.
Here we go with the WWE Championship on the line. John Cena versus the Samoan bulldozer Umaga. Big fight field here in this building.
The undefeated Umaga has set his sights on Cena, and there's nothing left standing in his way. Umaga doesn't just want to beat John Cena. He wants to obliterate him like he has all his other opponents.
But this is John Cena we're talking about. If anyone can stand up to Umaga's brutality and power, it's him. Cena's going to fight to defend his title with everything he's got.
Stamina is going to be a key factor in this match tonight. Can Cena weather Umaga's vicious attacks? Can Umaga keep up the offensive pressure as Cena drags this into deep waters?
I think you're right, Cole. This might just come down to who has more gas in the tank.
Umaga is truly a specimen to marvel at, Corey, and his handler, Armando Estrada, knows he has a thorough...
Though, Cole, thoroughbreds can be tamed. Umaga cannot. Estrada can only serve as a mouthpiece for Umaga. He can only help direct Umaga's blind brutality. I think even Estrada knows no one can control the Samoan bulldozer.
Just ejected from the ring. And he's going to the outside, which will start a count out. see Cena's legs bent awkwardly off the steel steps. Umaga really pinpointed a target with that attack.
I don't know if it was strategic on the part of Umaga or just a result of his rampage, but either way, taking out Cena's foundation is going to sway the power advantage into Umaga's favor now.
Clothesline! Cena tonight attempting to do something no one else has been able to do. Be it HBK, Triple H, Kane, the list goes on and on. No one has been able to beat Umaga.
Since debuting in last year's WrestleMania, he's never been pinned, never been submitted. Umaga is a man who's decimated every single thing in his path. It's not hyperbole to call him a dangerous and deadly savage.
Oh!
Mistake by Umaga.
And a big hole! The champion doing everything to retain here.
Strong kick out there.
He's not letting fatigue set in or get the better of it.
Drops the hammer.
Right on the lower back.
Manages to reverse it.
A rare position for Cena in this fight. We can't often say that John's overpowered in a matchup, but this 360-plus pound Samoan bulldozer is more than a formidable opponent.
Listen, sometimes when there's a fight, you're not always going to be the biggest. You're not always going to be the strongest. Let's say why they call him Big Mac John.
Yeah, the greatest of all time. John Cena, the 16-time world champion. Man. John Cena looking for you can't see me. The 5-knuckle.
Got the cover. Looking to hang on to the title.
The challenger stays alive.
Kicking out now sends a very clear message. Will Cena conquer the undefeated Umaga?
He counters with a great reversal. Oh, right to the throat. Kick to the gut.
Oh, brutal forearm.
Oh, the reversal by Cena.
John Cena.
Wow, sunset flip powerbomb.
From the middle rope.
Oh, man, he landed rough there. Really just laying it in.
He turns him around on Umaga.
Catches a punch. Slugging it out toe-to-toe now.
Big shots being fired right now. Neither competitor letting up.
Nothing pretty here, just good old-fashioned fisticuffs.
Oof. The willpower, the sheer guts of these two. Boom.
WWE Universe appreciating these athletes going all out.
Things have just gone nuclear. Warheads landing on the front lines now. Looks like we know who won that exchange.
Cena is unable to stop this string of offense.
Cena has no response for Umaga's savage and brutal offense.
He realizes this is his opportunity. Taking aim.
Kick to the gut.
Oh, brutal forearm.
Oh, nasty shot to the throat. And Umaga, of course, coming from a very rich heritage. Some of the greatest athletes in any sport come from the Samoan heritage.
Umaga's aggressiveness can be traced back to his bloodline. When you're fighting a Samoan, you are battling a tough, scary human being.
Two powerhouses, a championship on the line. We knew this would be a battle.
Umaga and Cena aren't giving up any ground here.
And Umaga is in control.
Umaga is simply overpowering John Cena right now.
And saw what was coming there.
And Cena puts a quick...
John Cena. Driving into the canvas for the attitude adjustment.
Perfect
Perfect execution by the champion.
Into the cover. And the champ can't keep the challenger down long.
Better hold off on the victory parade.
And Cena has to remain undaunted now. He can't let up. And I could look at Umaga, and he reminds me of Yokozuna, whose unmatched thickness and size is an orthodox offense.
Look at Umaga's thighs, his calves. They give him a great power and a great base. It makes him almost impossible to knock off his feet.
He's thick, he's strong, he's nasty, and he won't be slowed down.
Brings down a hammer to turn the tide.
Shoulder tackle. There's some power behind that punch.
Oh, he had that scouted. Taking things to the outside, but got to make sure to heed the officials' count. And here we go, returning to the ring.
Dominating shoulder tackle. Cena and Umaga are out of control, taking each other to their absolute limits.
This has been as physically intense as we expected.
Cena delivered that move with every ounce of authority.
Cena hoisting them up from behind into position.
Attitude adjustment. Champ close to ending it here.
2. Oh, not yet. They just got the shoulder up.
Just barely able to kick out. I thought the champ had it in the bag.
This is how much the championship means. You can see the sweat drip out of the challengers every pore. Here it comes!
Samoan spike!
Are we headed towards a title change?
You can sense it. This crowd is on pins and needles.
The WWE Universe is ready to erupt. Are we close to the beginning of the end?
Leaning on the turnbuckle. And Cena flattened in the corner.
Umaga's just overpowering him. Look at the strength. Into the corner, just setting Cena up.
You have to start to ask yourself, is the end of John Cena near?
I think so. Look out!
A headbutt. No one has been able to stop Umaga. No one.
You are seeing why Umaga is undefeated. Why no one has been able to stop the Samoan bulldozer.
Here comes Umaga, and Cena catches him with a boot. John Cena from behind, rolls him up, shoulders down, and a kick out by Umaga.
And Cena immediately back into the clutches of Umaga.
I'm not sure what else Cena can do here. I'm not sure John Cena knows how to stop Umaga.
And Corey, you know there's no force equal to being on the receiving end of a headbutt from Umaga.
It's in Umaga's DNA. Generations have perfected the art of using their own skull as a weapon that could stop an elephant.
Pulls their opponent in.
Belly to belly.
And then quickly the cover.
There's 2.
He's already done so much damage. What else could he want to do?
Cena warding him off. A masterful display of deep. This is... A chain of reversals here. Every motion getting cut off. Dueling reverse. This'll do it. Umaga.
Oh, a Samoan spike.
The challenger might have what it takes to win this.
The cover. He kicks out somehow.
This is complete insanity. Still holding on to the title, but... Skinnered their teeth.
And now the Samoan rearing way back. Samoan spike.
It just got as bad as it comes for the champ.
New champion and
proves it. Truly no one can withstand Umaga. The Samoan Bulldozer has wrecked his way straight to the WWE Championship. Cena's title reign is over.
An incredibly impressive...
Hey, in WWE, things move really fast. If you aren't present in the moment, it can feel like a year goes by in only 2 or 3 minutes. That's why you always have to make time to make sure that you check. Hold on. Did I just hear myself say 3 minutes? Stop. Can you believe I'm actually doing Eric Bischoff's shtick? In the early 2000s, few words sent a shudder through the roster like the words 3 minutes, summoning the fearsome duo of Rosie and Jamal, collectively known as the 3-minute warning. Initially hired by the aforementioned Raw general manager Eric Bischoff to interrupt anything he didn't find to be entertaining.
You're just not entertaining me. 3 minutes are just about up.
The two instantly made their mark in WWE with their complete and total decimation of anyone that was targeted. Their formula was really simple. 2 bruisers with surprising quickness who took pleasure in throwing opponents all around the ring with reckless abandon. And the trail of bodies left in their wake remains a testament to their devastation. Rosie, older brother of your tribal chief, Roman Reigns, and Jamal, who would in time develop his skills further and take the name of Umaga, were about instant gratification. They treated matches like a race, seeing how much damage they could fit into the shortest time possible.
The 3-minute warning with my brother and my cousin, it was just one of the coolest gimmicks of all time to me. It was catchy, you know what I mean? Like, you kind of knew what was happening. And I feel like we all remember when the 3-minute warning hit for the first time. You know, the whole Den TV area just lit up.
Every match was a train wreck, as the two would use their size to overwhelm most opponents, coupling that with incredible tag team maneuvers to increase the carnage to its maximum levels. That approach, maximizing damage while minimizing time, was a 3-minute warning signature. The team itself saw its run in WWE last for a little over a year, but in that time managed to make such an impression with the WWE Universe that it still resonates today. They are proof of the impact anyone can make if they capitalize on their opportunities, as 3-minute warning did every single time.
It was a short-lived gimmick, but it was a really cool gimmick, and I just think it shows the versatility of, hey, if you need us to go out there and tell you a Broadway story, I'll cover 2 hours if you like. But if you need us to come out in 3 minutes to make an impact, we can do that too. But you gotta be really good to be thrown in there with the very, very best in the industry. I'm getting all pumped and proud, for my brother and my cousin right now, just thinking about it.
Here in the WWE 2K25 showcase, we have selected another team that embodies the same mindset in Akam and Razor the AOP. Similar to Jamal and Rosie, these two look to inflict the most pain in the most efficient manner. Like 3-minute warning, AOP happily dispatches when summoned. Like 3-minute warning, AOP features 2 Goliaths who will hurl your body from pillar to post before finally bringing it all to a most painful conclusion. It's up to you in this Extreme Rules contest to beat the AOP to the punch and showcase the Wrecking Crew approach that made 3-minute warning the premier bruiser squad in all of WWE. And don't worry, we will give you more than 3 minutes to make that fact perfectly clear. As a matter of fact, take your time and enjoy dishing out the punishment.
AOP is here, ready to wreak havoc. And they want to prove 3-minute warning has nothing on them.
2 roughneck teams ready to use this Extreme Rules stipulation to the fullest.
The following contest is a tag team Extreme Rules match, and accompanied by Paul Ellering at a combined weight of 620 pounds, Akam and Razor, the authors of pain.
AOP look unintimidated by the task at hand. They are totally prepared for the merciless tandem of 3-minute warning.
You know, there's actually a lot in common between these two teams in terms of tactics and physicality.
And guys, the authors of pain now have 3 minutes.
And at a combined weight of 770 pounds, Rosie and Jamal. 3-minute warning.
Authors of Pain versus 3-minute warning is a recipe for brutality and ruthless carnage.
And that's in a regular match, Cole. This is Extreme Rules.
These 2 hit squads are going to tear each other apart.
3-minute warning made a career out of demolishing anyone who got in their way. Why would AOP be any different?
Because that's exactly what AOP does too. They play the same game as 3-minute warning.
Here we go with AOP and 3-minute warning going head-to-head. This is an Extreme Rules match, and it's a good thing it is, because neither one of these teams likes to play by the rules and limit their aggressive tendencies.
Well, there is nothing on the minds of these men except dealing as much damage to one another as possible. Both 3-minute warning and the AOP excel at brutalizing their opponents and inflicting massive amounts of pain. But only one of them can be the best at it.
We can safely predict that this is going to be an exceptionally gruesome and painful match to watch.
AOP and 3-minute warning both love to bring the pain to their opponents. But I'm not sure AOP is ready for the pure chaos that is 3-minute warning. That ability to be totally unpredictable could play in 3-minute warning's favor.
Interesting point, Corey. AOP likes to slowly grind their opponents into dust, but 3-minute warning are always looking for a quick, dominant win. Oh, God. That might have punctured something. Just look at the size of all these superstars. The ring had to be reinforced before this match. Over 1,300. He might put him away here.
No, a kick out. Kicking out there really has to make his opponent question his game plan.
Oh, look at that torture their opponent. Oh, this isn't going to be good. Oh, man. What a clothesline. Ouch.
Oh, brutal forearm. Oh, disabling the leg with that.
Akam found himself in the wrong place there.
Jamal putting some punishing offense
From the middle rope. Oh, what a splash. Did you guys feel the rumble from that impact? Oh, my gosh. Stop right to the gut. Pay special attention to Rosie in this matchup. 6'5", 375 pounds. The man can run a 40-yard dash in 4.8 seconds. This guy is a pure athlete. Oh, my God. What a kick.
3-minute warning might just be done messing around. We knew this would be a grueling and punishing match, but AOP and 3-minute warning are exceeding all expectations.
He gets into the ring. Samoan drop. What a way to get out of that one.
Just getting bounced off the ring post.
Jamal saves himself.
Rosie and Jamal tell the victims that they will feel the 3-minute warning. What does that mean, Corey?
Well, it means a lot of superstars will get run over by the pain train. And it's incoming.
Look out below! That was just incredible, Hank.
Was willing to take the high risk to the outside, and it paid off big time. Big splash.
The damage is really piling up now.
And his body has to be in extreme amounts of pain right now.
Akam with a course correction. Boom, what a punch. Going to the top rope. What's his plan?
From the top.
What? An impactful display of offense we just witnessed there.
Took a gamble once, took a gamble again, and hit the jackpot twice.
The audacity. And now this conflict has found its way right by our announce table.
In another minute, the chaos could be right on top of us. Vicious right forearm. What a punch.
Here he comes, sliding back into the ring. Carrying into a jeopardizing position here.
Beautiful.
Might sneak one.
Definitely an unorthodox strategy. He must have something else planned. Drop. Man, Rosie. Jamal, Akam, and Razor representing the biggest, most imposing. This superstar has control of their opponent, driving them down to the canvas. And what's next? From the middle row.
Beautiful splash.
Forget it. AOP.
And he's into the pin. Rosie and Jamal survive Extreme Rules.
Here are your winners, Rosie and Jamal.
contest between two of the most badass squads we've ever seen. They were the tougher competitors.
Yeah, but AOP certainly made 3-minute warning earn this win. Just think about all the carnage we witnessed here tonight.
We've come to the part of the showcase where we get to talk about Tamina. Ever since walking in WWE, shoulder to shoulder with the Usos, Tamina's alliance with this dynasty has never been in question.
I remember watching Monday Night Raw, and I seen Tamina debut with my brothers. It was a pretty cool, dynamic, right? Two of my brothers and Tamina.
Together, Tamina and the Usos helped each other navigate through a trial-filled first year in WWE, making sure they all survived together. In later years, Tamina has formed alliances with both Naomi and Nia Jax, honoring this family's connection. While Tamina has looked to create her own name in the industry, she has never missed a chance to acknowledge her place in this family either. Trained by Afa and Sika, the wild Samoans, Tamina was instilled with the same instincts that have carried each member of this family to wrestling glory. Her in-ring approach is similar to many in the bloodline. Quick striking, high impact attacks, and smothering holds. As capable with a super kick or a big splash as anyone else, Tamina has maintained a remarkable level of success in her WWE career. A constant contender, Tamina has competed for the Women's Championship on many occasions. She's also held the Women's Tag Team Championships along with 9 separate reigns as the 24/7 champion. Tamina has proven capable in any environment against any opponent. Tamina is always the perfect test for a rising contender. Defeating Tamina proves that you're at the top of your game, and she will always expose those who aren't quite ready yet. Taking her lightly is the easiest way to book your visit to the local medical facility. Tamina has taken part in many memorable moments, but in the 2K25 showcase, we're going to give you the chance to make history. In the first ever women's Money in the Bank match, Carmella, of all people, would walk out victorious after letting someone else do all the work. Tamina, Becky Lynch, Natalya, and Charlotte Flair were all robbed of a great opportunity that night by Carmella. So this is your chance to make it right. Showcase Tamina's grit and take out the other 4 ladies in this ladder match to become the first ever winner of the Women's Money in the Bank. Carmella might still sneak out with the win, but if she does, she's doing it on her own because we're not allowing anyone else at ringside for this match in our showcase.
We are making history tonight here in St. Louis, the first ever women's Money in the Bank ladder match.
The following is the first ever women's Money in the Bank ladder match. Introducing first, from the Queen City, Charlotte Flair.
Charlotte Flair looking to become a Triple Crown champion. Every title, every opportunity she has put in front of herself, she has seized. This is a night where careers change forever.
You're right, Cole. You can feel it. Legends are going to be made. Careers defined. Hearts broken. This is Money in the Bank.
And Byron, Becky Lynch with a very astute point. I rip off arms. You can't exactly climb a ladder with no arms.
Next, from Dublin, Ireland, Becky Lynch.
To add to that, Michael, I talked to Becky earlier, and I asked, are you nervous about this? She said, yeah, I'm a little nervous, but I'm more excited than anything because I get to be part of history.
Becky Lynch, the first woman drafted to SmackDown. First SmackDown Women's Champion. Can she become the first Miss Money in the Bank? There's a big fight coming. Tamina, perhaps the most dominant superstar in this match.
And I guarantee she is not fazed by taking on 4 different opponents in a ladder match.
From the Pacific Islands,
Mela is money, and she is as confident as ever.
making her way to the ring from Staten Island, Carmella.
Byron, Carmella's made a couple of good points recently, saying, I was the last woman drafted in the WWE draft last summer. How big of a chip is on her shoulder?
Oh, she's got a huge chip on her shoulder. And also, don't forget, Carmella has had some major victories lately, so she has all the fuel you could need heading into a match of this type.
Natalya, another superstar who walks into this match thinking she has legacy on her side tonight.
And from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, Natalya.
Every last woman in this match has chased this opportunity so fiercely. They have chased the championship, perhaps none more so than Natalya.
Winning Money in the Bank would certainly go a long way to helping Natalya prove she too is the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be.
Winning that briefcase is like taking the proverbial express lane to success.
Charlotte, Becky Lynch, Tamina, Carmella, Natalya, all with a chance to make history. All with the opportunity to be called the first ever Miss Money in the Bank.
The revolution that became an evolution only continues in the women's division. One of these women will climb the ladder and earn the opportunity of a lifetime. No safe haven in this match. These ladders can be your best friend or your worst enemy. There's no allies in this match. It's everyone. Oh, soon we're going to be seeing a submission here.
Remember, the first woman to climb the ladder retreat.
Cross arm bars in. No, change of plans.
Oh, toss to ringside.
Oh, right to the spine with the knee.
That was vicious.
Assaulting the knee with purpose. Ooh.
Positioning the arm. Big leg drop.
This battle is spilled into the ringside area and is drawing dangerously close to our table. Being hobbled like that is something to keep an eye on. Is there anyone more intimidating in this group than Tamina?
I've said it before. It could be a coming out party for Tamina. This is her time to live up to her family's legacy.
If Tamina wins the contract, it guarantees her first title opportunity in over 2 years.
More than an opportunity, it pretty much guarantees Tamina will become the next women's champion.
Gets lifted into position. Carmella might need to start leaning on her in-ring IQ after an attack like that.
Brutal move that could take away all the mobility in that leg.
Headed up that ladder, center of the ring. She's reaching up and trying to unhook it as fast as she can.
Hands must be shaking up there, making it difficult to capture glory.
3 second-generation superstars competing in this match. Carmella, Charlotte, and Tamina. And Natalya, of course, a 3rd-generation superstar. Women bred for these kind of moments.
Any of these women will add a significant chapter to her legacy if she can become the first Miss
for the taking. Into a double knee drop.
Shot block. Brilliant. Right to the back of the knee. She got put to the test there.
Destructive offense from Natalya.
Could be considered an unexpectedly rookie mistake from the veteran Natalya.
Some dominant offense there from the one and only man.
She throws her back in.
Oh, man.
And looking at the playing field, the majority of these women will be utilizing their submission offense to put opponents away.
Tapping someone out won't win this match, but these women should not shy away from using the biggest weapons in their arsenal.
We've heard Becky say she was going to rip arms off tonight. You can't exactly climb a ladder with no arms.
These two showing how well they know each other. Both superstars countering one move after another.
She's getting that ladder exactly where she wants it.
A crucial step.
Tamina landing heavy offense on Charlotte.
Charlotte thought to...
Nice reversal by Charlotte Flair.
Charlotte driving Tamina, and both tumble to the floor.
Both women crashing down hard. The Queen, Charlotte Flair, the first to her feet, surveying the situation.
Oh, my. Tamina into the steps.
Well, you are seeing a heightened level of aggression, heightened level of intensity from all these competitors because of the stakes involved.
Guys, where's Charlotte going?
And Flair looking to up the ante now from the top.
Oh, my goodness, taking out everybody.
The Queen rising to the occasion.
What you just saw is why we say Charlotte is genetically superior.
Yeah, undeniable athleticism from the Queen. And it paved her way to the top of the ladder.
The contract that can change lives hanging above the ring. Probably the most profitable opportunity in our sport. 15 out of 17 superstars have successfully cashed in the Money in the Bank contract.
A surprise cash-in has only failed once, and the other failed cash-in was...
Charlotte, Becky Lynch, Tamina, Carmella, Natalya, all with a chance to make history. All with the opportunity to be called the first ever Miss Money in the Bank.
The revolution that became an evolution only continues in the women's division. One of these women will climb the ladder and earn the opportunity of a lifetime. No safe haven in this match. These ladders can be the best friend or newest enemy. There's no allies in this match. It's everyone for herself.
There's no room for friends when history's being made. Not when you can go down in the record books as the first Miss Money in the Bank.
Remember, the first woman to climb the ladder and retrieve the briefcase will become the first ever Miss Money in the Bank. No countouts, no disqualifications in this match.
Everybody is coming in with a different strategy, but remaining close is the key. Luck is going to play a part, but you'll increase your odds if you stay close to the ladder and close to the briefcase. It's just a matter of time now.
No room for error on top of the ladder. Can't waste any time now. Got to get it off that hook.
A contract that can change lives hanging above the ring. Probably the most profitable opportunity in our sport. 15 out of 17 superstars have successfully cashed in the Money in the Bank contract.
A surprise cash-in has only failed once, and the other failed cash-in was alerted to a week in advance. You are almost certain to become the next SmackDown Women's Champion if you grab the contract tonight.
Quick thinking from Tamina. And she had Natalya's number there. She gets bounced into the corner. Carmella sent to the outside. Is there anyone more intimidating in this group than Tamina?
I've said it before, it could be a coming out party for Tamina. This is her time to live up to her family's legacy.
If Tamina wins the contract, it guarantees her first title opportunity in over 2 years.
More than an opportunity, it pretty much guarantees Tamina will become the next women's champion. Up the ladder now. Let's see if this is right for the picking.
She's reaching for it.
But it looks like that hook is causing a lot of problems up there. That was one of those power bombs that would shorten someone's career.
Gut-wrench suplex. But now we see Tamina. Oh, just nailing the double axe handle. That offense might have rocked the confidence of Natalya. And she may be cunning, but even the veteran Lynch didn't have that attack scouted.
My beautiful Carmella looking to push the advantage after that.
And look at the playing field. The majority of these women love to utilize their submission offense to put opponents away.
What you just saw is why we say Charlotte is genetically superior.
An undeniable athleticism from the Queen. Can it pave her way to the top of the ladder?
And the action is getting a little too close for comfort here.
Tamina's absolutely wrecking shop on Natalya, making sure the veteran won't have the strength to climb a ladder at all.
Snap suplex. Kendo stick impact. Oof. The offense catching up with her now. She's looking for something under the ring to even her odds here.
That ladder changes the complexion of this match entirely.
What a counter. Now Becky Lynch. Why the heck would you go for a pin here?
And Carmella is clearly looking for a fight here.
Charlotte was put in check there.
And all of this pain and discomfort will make ascending the ladder very challenging. Hammerlock. Reverse DDT. Oh, the ladder finds the mark. It'll be tough to bounce back from that one.
Forearm to the face. Oh, nothing fancy about that.
Carmella with a mellow buster. Mounting. And hammering away.
Money in the Bank briefcase still hanging high. Carmella with a super kick. And that is going to put Tamina out of the equation for a long time. In the corner, has to find a way out of there.
Look at this. She's going for her destiny, guys.
But she better hurry. She doesn't have much time. The boot to the gut will stop anyone in their tracks. Oh, one-handed. Ladder's in position. Gonna make the climb. Oh, man.
Hands on, but can't quite grab it.
I assure you, this is even harder than it looks.
Trying not to fumble around. Too much here. Come on, now is the time. Seize the moment.
She's looking winded now.
This deep into a ladder match, the last thing you want is to start
from the heavens. Splash from the top.
Tamina wipes out an opponent, but can she seize the opportunity and grab the briefcase? History on the line. guaranteed championship opportunity. Nothing but carnage happening in this one.
5 women fighting for their key to destiny, willing to go through hell for it. Back in the ring.
Spear by the Queen. Looking for more damage here. Release back suplex. Ouch. She'll be climbing a ladder after that.
Ladder set right in the middle of the ring. Starts to climb, but needs to move quickly. Victory is literally within her reach here.
Maybe this isn't a good position to go for it.
That certainly seems to be having trouble.
Becky Lynch has got it cinched in.
Climbing up, but is there enough time to go for the win? Might tap here. Not that it'll matter.
Still
Let's go. She just released the hold.
Maybe she has something better in mind.
Charlotte is really feeling the pain that's been dealt out so far.
Could be getting into a dire situation soon.
Off the ladder now. Let's see if this is right for the picking.
Full focus on obtaining the prize.
This is a risky play, but could be the only opportunity on the match.
Headed up that ladder. Center of the ring. The prize is in sight, but is it in reach?
It's going to take some time, but you got to just keep going.
You've got to be impressed by the power possessed by Natalya.
Set up powerbomb.
Now, how she had this match planned.
And at this point, you really have to wonder how much longer she has left in this match.
Oh, the steel ladder being used as a weapon. Placing the ladder right in the middle of the ring.
Straight jacket locked in. Boom, German suplex.
And Becky refusing to let up on the fight even for a moment.
It is scratching and clawing time if Tamina wants to stay in this. Don't do it!
Good God! What just happened?
Risking it all from the ladder and hitting the target perfectly. Unbelievable.
All eyes are glued high above the ring.
The WWE Universe is absolutely on fire right now.
I can barely hear you, Byron. I'm loving this.
Oh, getting knocked around by the ladder. Ladder's in position. Gonna make the climb. Reaching.
So close to victory.
The crowd is going absolutely crazy right now.
They know this could be it. Natalya trying to reach out for the contract.
With a history books and a fight name once more.
This is where steady nerves are a necessity.
He's got it in her hands.
Can she end it here?
Seems to be struggling a bit up there.
Yeah, sweaty palms making this difficult.
Trying to grab it.
The whole match is literally in the palm of their hands. And Carmella with a takedown, looking for locked in.
He's not going to settle for this. She's doing whatever she can to escape, and she does.
Oh, that'll turn your...
Becky is setting up for her. Oh, no, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
This armor locked in.
And you still need to find a way.
She releases the hold.
No harm in changing things up if the submission isn't working the way you want it to.
Positioning the ladder perfectly in the center of the ring there.
And a stiff shot to her core there.
Ladder set right in the middle of the ring. Starts to climb, but needs to move quickly. She's grabbing at the prize now.
Is this the right time? Is this the career-making moment? Driving her opponent down.
She counters it. She's launched out of the ring. She's taking things to the floor here. Here she goes, sliding back into the ring.
Samoan driver.
She's got the ladder positioned how she wants it.
Creating a deadly situation in the corner.
And the first DDT.
This could be the beginning of the end.
Uh-oh. Sharpshooter applied.
She might, and look at her giving up. She's quitting, but it doesn't save her from the hold here.
That is in position. Gonna make the climb.
Reaching for the prize.
Slow and steady won't win the race in this situation.
She's reaching. She's grasping. She's so close.
This has got to be it.
That's it. Tamina has the briefcase. Tamina is Miss Money in the Bank.
The winner of the Money in the Bank contract and the first ever Miss Money in the Bank, Tamina!
Any member of this family that enters the professional wrestling business knows about the expectations that are going to be on their back. They know about the prestige that their very name carries. They know that those who came before them have accomplished so much. Bearing the weight of those legacies can prove to be way too much for almost anyone. But that was never the case for Jimmy and Jey Uso. Jimmy and Jey Uso looked to be stars from the very start, constantly evolving their look, style, and offense as they progressed in their careers. Face paint and war dances would fade away, and the two would embrace the day one-ish mentality, looking to punish opponents and send them to the Uso Penitentiary. The Usos are 8-time WWE Tag Team Champions. The Usos have main evented WrestleMania after initially fighting for a mere spot on the card. The Usos were the premier team of the 2010. The Usos are the greatest team of all time. Jimmy and Jey are poetry in motion, each knowing what the other is looking to do next, each using every bit of savvy they gained growing up in professional wrestling to keep their edge. And sure, in recent years, it's been difficult between the two. Jimmy did cost Jey his match at SummerSlam against your tribal chief, Roman Reigns. After months of the anger building between the two, Jimmy and Jey ended up as the first two entrants in the 2024 Royal Rumble match, bringing things to a head But even that moment wasn't enough to settle the issue, and so they would fight again at WrestleMania 40. Jey Uso truly became main event and found his inner yeet, even adding another tag team championship with Cody Rhodes as his partner. As your wise man eventually would suffer as well, Jimmy found himself betrayed by Solo Sikoa and unceremoniously dumped out of Solo's version of the Bloodline. When Jimmy and Jay are a tag team, they are pure art. They are the reason for the resurgence of tag team wrestling's popularity over the last 15 years. And perhaps, oh, perhaps, their grandest moment came during the 2017 Hell in a Cell, when they would lock horns with perhaps their greatest opposition ever, The New Day. From July to October of that year, the SmackDown Tag Team titles would change hands 4 times between the two teams, both looking for ultimate bragging rights. The Usos' connection as twins always gave them an upper hand with most teams. But the New Day had their own trick, utilizing the Freebird rule to allow any 2 of the 3 members to compete in any match. Jimmy and Jay could never know for sure who the opponents would be, with a different game plan needed for each iteration. With nothing clearly settled after 4 months, the New Day would offer to defend inside Hell in a Cell, and the Usos gladly accepted. We've seen the Usos showcase tag team wrestling at its most beautiful. Now we want you to showcase the brutality that exists within Hell in a Cell. Big E and Xavier disposal to take you down. But you've been down since day 1. Now it's time to force the New Day to realize there's nothing wrong with them being in second place, and there's nothing that's stopping you inside Hell in a Cell.
Don't you dare be sour! Clap for your world-famous 4-time champs and feel the power!
Are you prepared to kick off Hell in a Cell with the 4-time tag team champions?
The following is a tag team Hell in a Cell match, and is for the SmackDown Tag Team Championship, and accompanied by Kofi Kingston at a combined weight of 490 pounds, the SmackDown Tag Team Champions, Xavier Woods and Big E, the New Day.
Well, I can't say that I'm ever prepared for a man swiveling his hips and playing the trombone on the way to the biggest fight of his life.
This is our first Hell in a Cell match of the night. The New Day actually requested this match to defend their tag titles.
Who would have thought 4 months ago when this rivalry began that it would end once and for all inside Hell in a Cell?
New Day about to make it evident that the time for fun and games is over.
This is the first time that tag titles will ever be defended inside Hell in a Cell.
And at a combined weight of 493 pounds, Jimmy and Jay, the Usos.
Tonight in Detroit, the Usos welcoming New Day into the penitentiary. This is going to be like a Chow Hall beatdown.
In every sport, you hear about super teams. Well, tonight, we're seeing two super teams of the modern era. This is going to be special.
Tornado tag rules here, gentlemen. 2-on-2 as Kofi is going to be locked outside the structure.
Pinfall or submission needs to happen in the ring, but we all know this fight's going to go everywhere before that happens.
I'm loving this matchup. The best teams around facing off for the titles.
The cell door is locked. First of two Hell in a Cell matches tonight in Detroit. This is the 20th anniversary of this barbaric match. The Usos and the New Day must be prepared for pain and punishment.
Two of the greatest tag teams ever.
Oh, shocking inside cradle.
The cell door is locked. First of two Hell in a Cell matches tonight in Detroit. This is the 20th anniversary of this barbaric match. The Usos and the New Day must be prepared for pain and punishment.
Two of the greatest tag teams ever. One of the best rivalries going today. It all comes to a head right now for the SmackDown Tag Team Championship.
Flapjack. Gosh, landing face first.
So many amazing matches between these two teams. They said it this past week on SmackDown. No matter where we are,
the early quick cover, title on the line.
And skirts out of the pen.
Not even a 2 count for him.
Wow. Big E on the receiving end. Jimmy Uso with a well-timed shot. Oh, nice.
This cell is meant to contain all these superstars, but that's not to say this cell can't inflict unimaginable damage on those who step inside. We're going to see these teams tap into their barbaric nature.
20 years of Hell in a Cell, and this structure still surprises me with the ways it can torture every part of your anatomy.
And nothing magical coming from the New Day there.
Yes, the Usos showing just how no-nonsense they can be.
New Day refer to this as their power lineup when having Big E involved in there with Xavier Woods.
Big E, the obvious powerhouse of the group. Woods has that blend of speed and power, making him the most well-rounded superstar for New Day.
What's interesting, though, is this is the lineup that lost to the Usos at SummerSlam. The New Day not choosing Big E and Kofi to beat the Usos a few weeks ago could prove to be costly.
He gets back into the ring.
Uppercut connects.
Suplex. Super kick. Chop. Usos and New Day going at it inside Hell in a Cell, and Jey Uso sent outside the ring, and now the New Day on the attack. Big E, as aggressive as I've ever seen him here tonight. And Xavier Woods now with toys, kendo sticks in hand.
And it's about to get more aggressive, more vicious, more barbaric. I've never seen this vicious of a side from the New Day.
It's what Hell in a Cell does to you.
Oh, now with the kendo sticks, Xavier Woods unloading. Well, you're saying it, Byron. Hell in a Cell makes you do some awful things. Just attempting to survive, attempting to win.
Do whatever you want. Punish however you want. Right now, that seems to be the mission statement of the New Day in order to retain the SmackDown Tag Team titles.
And that's what it's about, proving you're the best in one of the most insane environments in WWE today. The New Day have just changed the whole complexion of this match. I don't know if I've seen New Day go to these lengths before.
Well, no time to be a jovial bunch when you're in a cell, Michael. Tonight, it's not about entertaining. It's about putting your sworn enemy to rest for good. Talking to Xavier, he told me the one thing the Usos have taught us.
Champs down. This one's for everything. The champion with a quick... shoulder up.
These one counts are going to get harder and harder to kick out on.
And he's going with the great equalizer here, this steel chair.
And Woods avoids that one.
There it comes. Into a neck breaker. Ooh, chucked that chair right at him.
The champ really feeling the effects of this match now.
This is a top rope. Splash.
Will that be enough to win the titles?
Here we go for the championship. And the Usos are 5-time tag team champions.
Here are your winners and the new SmackDown Tag Team Champions.
Remember, this match is under Tornado Tag Team rules, a 2-on-2 match where the pinfall submission has to happen inside the ring. In the Hell in a Cell, no tags, no countouts, no disqualification.
The Usos and the New Day.
Oh, look at this.
The champion into the pin. One count and he gets his shoulder up.
Tried to make short work of things there.
New Day referred to this as their power lineup when having Big E involved in there with Xavier Woods.
Big E, the obvious powerhouse of the group. Woods has that blend of speed and power, making him the most well-rounded superstar for New Day.
What's interesting, though, is this is the lineup that lost to the Usos at SummerSlam. The New Day not choosing Big E and Kofi to beat the Usos a few weeks ago could prove to be costly.
Usos challenging the New Day for the SmackDown Tag Team titles. New Day chose this Hell in a Cell match. Very heated rivalry at the top of the tag team division. Looking to explore every inch of hell here now.
Oh, stiff punch.
Boom, one step ahead there. All the talking we've heard leading into this match. We've heard the Usos call the New Day, quote, 3 clowns on a tricycle.
Look, the Usos love to trash talk, but they deliver. And don't act like the New Day don't throw verbal jabs either. We had Big E earlier saying that he was going to drop some gloom and doom of biblical proportions. A prophecy Big E is fully capable of backing, too.
Corey, for as entertaining as the New Day are, they can scrap with the best of them. Remember that.
Look, don't let the bootios and trombones fool you. New Day can get down and dirty, especially when they have the Usos pushing them. New Day are prepared for an all-out brawl tonight.
Sliding back in under the ropes here. Usos and New Day going at it inside Hell. The New Day have just changed the whole complexion of this match. I don't know if I've seen New Day go to these lengths before.
Well, no time to be a jovial bunch when you're in a cell, Michael. Tonight, it's not about entertaining. It's about putting your sworn enemy to rest for good.
The Usos and the New Day have been trading title reigns for the majority of the year now. This, the contractual rematch for the Usos. If they lose, the Usos won't get another opportunity for the titles as long as the New Day are champs.
And just being around the Usos, it's not only about winning the tag team titles, it's about stripping the New Day of everything that made them popular with the WWE Universe. It's about making sure the New Day never competes again.
It's never been just about the title, Saxton. It's about these two teams wanting to claim supremacy for themselves. Tossing their opponent like they're nothing.
And I'm sure Jay's bloodline didn't like what they saw there.
Yeah, that powerhouse nature of Big E's coming out.
The challenger really taking it on the chin here.
Yeah, it looks like the New Day was able to catch them by surprise. Man. Talking to Xavier, the one thing the Usos have taught us is that we have to embrace a more lawless culture here in WWE. A more lawless culture in this rivalry.
And that could be the reason the New Day chose to have this match in the Hell in a Cell. It's been such a chaotic rivalry. Therefore, only this kind of lawless match could finally put an end to it for good. And Jay reverses. Oh! Soul kick. Right to the gut.
Watch the quickness on this.
Snap suplex. Pin.
Champ's in trouble.
And the champ gets free at one.
This is where great cardio makes all the difference, helping you stay alive deep into the match.
Moving out from the ring closer to those towering walls of the cell.
I guess he thinks the one thing, top rope.
Innovative offense from the Usos could end it all right here.
Uso splash by Jay.
Will that for the title and the glory.
Well, this is unexpected, Byron.
Yeah, I'm guessing he wasn't fully
Uso. Jay Uso splash. That might have just sealed the deal on us having a new champ.
Climbing up the corner. Right to the throat.
Uso.
Uso splat. And Jimmy and Big E slugging it out middle of the ring. This has been a vicious, brutal match between two of the great tag teams today.
Here comes Jey Uso into the fray alongside of his brother.
Bang! Double super kick.
And the Usos now looking for that patented Uso splash from the top rope.
Uso splash. The cover to win the tag team titles, and Woods handcuffs it all, breaks it up.
At the last possible second, Xavier Woods saving this match for his team.
Yeah, credit to Woods for his never say die attitude, but Xavier Woods is outgunned right now.
And look at Woods still fighting back.
Yeah, with the handcuffs, using the handcuffs as a weapon.
That's smart.
And Woods now down. And trying to still fight back. What heart from Xavier Woods.
That Hart may not have much more fight left. Jimmy and Jay back up to the top one more time.
Uso splash in stereo. The cover. The Usos win the tag team titles.
Here are your winners and the new SmackDown Tag Team Champions, the Usos.
Fans, we are all
you.